Hello people of YouTube, my brothers and sisters, it's Clenny Y, about to give you my wisdom state of mind. But this will be a video especially made for the brothers out there. But before I dive into the topic, I want to put out a disclaimer that will motivate us all as men. See guys, men, my brothers, we are the prize. We are the leaders, we are the warriors, we are the alpha males that God has made us to be. For we carry the life force, we carry seed, we carry sperm. For every person that is living on this planet, 7 billion the population on this earth that is born by human flesh and human blood came from the loins of a man. Even for a lesbian who can be gay as she can be, if she wants to give birth naturally, she will have to go to the sperm bank to get sperm to be put inside the womb, which is basically a man's DNA. Even as gay as she can be, she will have to follow the natural order of things. God's natural order of what man and woman are supposed to be, to come together and to bring life. And where did the life come from? The loins of a man, the sperm, life force. That's who we are as men. Now, understanding women. See guys, as a young man in my 20s, I've learned a lot about the nature of women and how they correspond to us as men. And I've noticed one common thing is this, to understand them. If we as men do not hold our foot down and keep putting our foot down 24/7 to remind them and ourselves that we are men, we are kings, we are leaders, we are the seed, women will overpower you. They will overpower you, they will destroy you, they will mock you, they will disrespect you, they will make you feel like this, they will emasculate you. If you do not remind them and keep putting them in their place, and you remind yourself that you are a man, you are the leader of the household, you are the head, not the tail, you are the head, the leader, the provider, the conqueror, the person who teaches, the person who provides solutions. If you do not remind yourself that you are that, and you don't remind your woman that you are that, not just by your words but by your actions, women will disrespect you. They'll disrespect you. We don't have to go into detail about it, but they will disrespect you hardcore. And me as a young man, I know a lot of couples out there who I know very well. And sometimes, guys, when I look at these couples that I know, they know me that I know, and I look closely, I realize that the one who's wearing the pants in the relationship is the woman, not the man. And I'm sure there was a crucial moment in that relationship where the man had to assert himself that he is the man, he is the leader, he is the head, but he didn't. And the woman overthrew him as the leader. The woman overpowered him. She has the last say. She now dominates him. She now steers him in any way she wants, just like that. And that's where destruction in the relationship happens, because God's natural order for us as human beings is for the man to be the head and the woman to be the helpmeet. It's written in the book of Genesis if you want to look for it. You see? And I don't know what it is. It seems like when it comes to sex, it's a powerful thing spiritually. I don't know what happens. It's like when a man lays with a woman, especially with the woman that he loves, that he cares for, he gets attached. He gets so attached, and sometimes that attachment is overbearing for the man to handle. And before you know it, all his masculine energy, all his frame, his power or his principles go into the woman, and he himself becomes like a feminine man, like a beta male or simp, or he's not manly enough anymore. It's like, I don't know, like the woman has taken all his power. I don't know what it is, that because he's forgotten that he is a man and he has to follow his principles, it's like, he's forgotten and he becomes submissive to his lady. And that's when the lady takes his role and becomes the one that wears the pants in the relationship. And I see that a lot in couples nowadays. I see that a lot. And that's when sometimes these type of women end up disrespecting their men, disrespecting them anyhow. They disrespect them. They they belittle them, they emasculate them, because there's nothing manly about these men anymore. And some of these men, they just take it. They just take the abuse. They just take the disrespect. And it's like, wow, you know, they don't have the balls to leave and to remind themselves that, you know, they are men. And I think that's what's happening today. And then too much of that has brought chaos in the world. You got movements like MGTOW, movements like feminism, equal rights, like this fight going on. Even the governments, they have a hand in it as well to help women destroy men through divorce, rape, custody of the children. Man, it's chaos. And that's why you have the MGTOW movement. Then you got the feminism. I mean, it's disaster, because it's like God has made man to be the head and the woman to be the helpmeet. And if the man is not establishing his position correctly as the man, then before you know, the woman gonna knock him off out of his position, and then she gonna be the dominant force, and then there will be destruction. I mean, look at the system today, man. Society's in chaos mode because of this. The natural order has been reversed. You know, I don't know. And sometimes these men, when they forget their roles as men, is either because the fathers were missing when they were young. They weren't raised with a masculine man, or they were pussy whipped. You know, they got pussy whipped. You know, as soon as they laid with a woman, they got mesmerized by her beauty, and then before you know it, they forgot that they are men. They're meant to be leading the relationship, not the other way around. You know, so that's what I've noticed about understanding women, is that if you are not always in your masculine frame as a man, they'll disrespect you. They won't take you seriously. They'll mock you anyhow. They'll run your name through mud. They will destroy you. They will destroy you. I mean, it's that deep, guys. And that's what I've noticed about the nature of women. And I've been in a relationship before, and I've seen how things can escalate. And even there was a time me and my woman at a time were together. This was way back a few years ago. We were having a discussion of why she was with me and why I chose her. And her answer was this: it's like the reason why she was with me was because I was manly. I had a masculine frame. She said herself that I was manly. You know, I'm sure she was comparing me to other potential dating people, other potential men. And out of the men, I probably was a top because I had a masculine frame. I was manly. You know, I was very manly. You know, I had some aura or some personality. And that's what, you know, I would say enticed her to be with me in the first place, you know. But yeah, we were together for over 3 years. And I think as time went on, things took a downturn where, you know, I had to break off the relationship because I saw that, hey, there was some, you know, fights between our roles, and she was a bit domineering and a bit dominant, and, you know, she was a bit like, hey, emotionally blackmailing me in terms of, if you don't do this, you're going to regret. If you don't do this my way or this way. And I said, nah, I will not tolerate this. Like, as soft as I was in a relationship, as beta or as simpish as I was as a man, the inner alpha or the inner spirit of me as a man just came and said, no, I will not tolerate this. And I had the balls to leave the relationship. I had the balls to leave the relationship. Some may be scared. I don't know why. But I had the balls. I was like, no, I am a man. I will not compromise my manhood for the sake of a woman. Hell no. God forbid. That would be blasphemy to me and my God, my creator, the King of Israel, Yahweh, for me to compromise my principles and my manhood for the sake of a relationship. My mental health comes first. So that's what I noticed. Like, ever since I left the dating community and just being a single man, I realized that, you know, understanding women and knowing their nature is that you have to keep putting your foot down. Keep putting your foot down 24/7. Otherwise, women will dominate you. They'll run your name through the mud if you don't remind them that you are the man and you lead by example. You are the provider. You are the person who puts food on a plate, and you are out there sacrificing your body to get those pounds and those dollars. You know, she should respect that. But if you ain't doing that, then you can cast out any respect that she will have for you if you, you know, strive away from your role as a man. And that's why I think we are today when it comes to dating and it comes to relationships. And that's what I've noticed, guys. I mean, it is what it is. You have to assert yourself as a man. And if you are doing the things that you're supposed to do as a man by providing, by being a protector, by leading by example, and you fear God, you're a good man, you know, you're a high value man, and still she wants to compete with you and emotionally blackmail you or do things that you in your heart that you feel that is shady of her, that's a Jezebel right there. You flee from that woman as soon as possible when you see the signs. Flee from her bosom. Flee from her nice lips. I don't care if she's beautiful. I don't care if she's got a nice frame. She got nice luscious lips or nice bosoms. I don't give a damn. You flee from that woman as fast as possible. You kick her to the curb because that woman will not know who she does not follow the rules of being a woman, and she wants to overthrow you as a man, and I don't know, like lead you to disaster. No, if you see the signs, flee from that woman. That's a Jezebel. If you want to know about the story of a Jezebel and her husband, read the book of Jezebel in the Bible, man. My God. Nah, man. If you're a good man and still she wants to, you know, tell you what to do, or, I mean, you know in your heart that she's shady, you flee from that woman. I don't care how pretty she is, you flee from that woman. Your mental health comes first. It's better to save a lifetime of headache and a lifetime of stress, or 18 years of stress, you know, than to stay in a relationship and tolerate her nonsense. No, you flee from that woman. You kick her to the curb. You understand? You avoid her at all costs. And there's other women who are virtuous, who are beautiful, who will love you. Like they remind you of the lady in Proverbs 31:10, the woman who is worth more, who are a rare breed that you can find. You know, who's virtuous, who will love you, who's submissive. Even that, when you find her, that doesn't mean you should relax as a man. You have to do your part because she's doing her part. Otherwise, if you're not doing your part as a man, it will be like, what am I with you for? You're not providing, you're not leading by example. Like, what's the point of me being with you? So still, you have to still, you know, fulfill your role as a man, as the head of the household, as the leader, as the seed. You understand? And she will do her role. Nice. There's a perfect balance, you know, but I guess some people don't understand that, and that's why we have chaos when it comes to dating, when it comes to relationships in the workplace, between couples. I mean, damn. That's one thing I know about women. If you put them in position and you assert that you are a man, you are the leader of the household, and you do not compromise your principles for a woman or for nothing, they're most likely going to respect you and honor you. If not, then that's possibly a Jezebel. That's probably a witch. And those type of women, you can't change them. They got a heart of a devil. They got a wicked heart. They got a heart of Satan. And many men who have kissed her, they've never been the same. Who laid with her, they've never been the same. You stay away from those type of women and keep to your journey as a God-fearing man, a good man, and God will bless you with a righteous woman beside you. I'm telling you. That's what I've noticed, guys. That's how I understand women. You just have to, you know, understand our worth, and they will follow. If they don't comply, tough for them. Kick them to the curb. Avoid them at all costs. Save our mental health as men. We got a lot of men dying out here. Suicide, depression. It's chaos out there. So that's what I would say, guys. If you found this video motivating, I hope you subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button, and God bless you all. And know your worth as a man. Know your worth as a man. We are the seed. Know your worth as men. Never compromise your integrity and your manhood for the sake of a woman. God forbid. God made you for a great purpose in life. That's why you are as a man. That's why you are filled with testosterone to build mighty muscle. You see, you're built for greatness. Don't compromise it for the sake of a woman who's wicked. God forbid. Thank you. Hope you have a good day. Subscribe. Take care. Bless.